Hello guys, hello everyone. Sorry, welcome to my live. I have this story that I've been wanting to tell, and I want you guys to just tell me what you think about the story and who to blame and who to not blame. So I have this my uncle, yeah, name withheld. So he was about getting married to this girl. They've been dating for months. Yeah, he has been dating the girl for months, and he was planning also to marry this lady. Very beautiful lady, must tell you. But all the like they've stayed and they've known each other very well to a point that yes, they accepted that yes, they can do this forever with each other. So at the long run, they fixed a date. Okay, now my uncle went to the girl's house to see the girl's parents to make his intention known that he wants to marry her. So when he got there, the reaction he got wasn't welcoming, but you know, when love is involved, you see, the last person to advise in those words is someone that is in love. So the reaction he got wasn't welcoming. So he asked the girl what is going on with her people. So the girl said that her siblings doesn't have problem with him. It's just her mom. Her mom doesn't want her to get married into his family. So the guy, my uncle asked, what is wrong with his family that the mom doesn't want them to get married? So the girl said that she doesn't know. So they still went ahead planning, thinking that with time the woman would change her mind. So they were waiting for the approval, the girl's family approval to fix a date for their traditional marriage. So they actually fixed a date. Okay, the approval wasn't forthcoming. So the girl and the guy, they fixed a date. Yeah, they fixed the date, and the girl told the mom that no, there's no other person that should be married if not this man. The mom now told her that you would tell me if you are the mom, if you are the owner of this house, or if I'm the owner of this house. Since you want to go against my rules to get married to this guy. So the woman um tried to convince the husband, because the husband doesn't have problem with the man, with the guy their daughter wants, and that's their only daughter. Yes, their other children, guys, they were all rich, yes, and they are not in Nigeria. So, and they're doing well wherever they are. So they were all in support of this. All of a sudden, they turned their back against their sister. They said they are no longer in support of the marriage, that they should not go ahead with the preparation and every other thing. They thought it was a joke. Months passed, and my uncle really wants to settle down. He really wants to settle down, not because the girl's family has money, or maybe he's getting married into a rich family or something like that. No, because he has decided that he wants to marry this girl. He met this girl before he knows about their family, and he has already concluded in his mind that he wants to settle down with this girl. So when the girl now told my uncle that let them fix it there, there there is no how that the mom, because she has done everything she would do to make her mom accept the marriage and all, and let them just go ahead. My uncle said, okay, they fixed the date. They've paid for even They sent me invitation. I, he sent me an invitation, told me the day, told me that he wished. Okay, then I was still in Abuja. So he said he wished I was around. He would want me to make his wife's traditional marriage clothes because I make clothes. So they've sent out their printed invitation, hard copy. He paid for event center. In fact, they were just waiting for the D-day to come for them to just go there, do their thing, and go back to their various houses. Yes, he has paid every damn thing, even both those that will cook for drinks, everything. He has paid for everything, waiting for the D-date to come. Even the rented wedding gown, everything. So, long story short, the girl traveled home to let the parents know again that see, they fixed a date, and they started the preparation, getting things done, just to get her own family ready too, for them to know that, for them to know how far they've gone into the preparation and all, into the marriage preparation. Guess what happened? After the girl left the guy's house to travel to her place, her phone went off. Yeah, her siblings and her mom connived with her siblings that they should seize her phone, blindfold her, took her to where she doesn't know. In fact, they locked her up and told her that this marriage will not continue. They locked her up, and their plans was to just be feeding her, taking food into the dark room where they took her till the dates would come and go. So my uncle was worried. My uncle kept calling and calling and calling and calling and calling. Her number was not going through. He was mad. He was like, what is going on? So he went there. They sent him back and he should not come close. Mind you, they paid for everything. He called and called and called and called. This girl's number was not going through. Nobody was picking it. He called his brother because he has his brother's number. The brother said the mom refused, and then that he shouldn't come close and other things. Not knowing this girl, they locked this girl, and this girl said that if whatever they try to do, whatever they want to do, that they should know that this is who she wants to marry, that she would rather kill herself than not to marry this guy. You get? So the story is a bit long, but I'll soon be done. That she would rather kill herself than not to marry this guy. They injected her. That means behaving a bit. Yes. My uncle have seen that these people are bigger than him. He can't fight them. And the girl is not even nowhere to be found for him to at least know his stand, know what's next to do. So he actually kept quiet. The girl refused to accept not to marry him because the parents tried to fight this girl, because they locked her up. They told her that you will not marry this girl. This thing happened real life. You will not marry this guy. And the girl, they've already fixed the date. So now what happened is this. The girl was now behaving abnormal somehow, from what I heard. When she recovered, my uncle had already called off everything, called people that he has invited, all these big rich men. He called them and told them that he's sorry, the wedding has been cancelled. And then a printed invitation, though, he had to go and make even those. Do you know how the distance he traveled to invite some people with wine and the invitation card? He called them on phone and told them that please, see. this marriage will not hold. Yes. So now, after some months, of course, he's ready to get married, he's ready to settle down. He needed a companion. Yes, since he could not get the person he wants to marry, he saw another lady and then he just rushed things because the event planners and the location. Hi, Katrina Phillips. It's good to have you here. Hi, welcome, Katrina. It's good to have you here. I'm actually narrating a story. I'm just having a boring night. Good to have you here. How are you? Of course. Why won't I remember you, Katrina Phillips? I, I remember you now. You know the one that was with us the day we were making our chin chin. I can't forget easily. Yeah, I remember. How are you? How are you? Can you hear me? Okay. Please, where are you chatting from, or where are you viewing me from? Why are you still awake? Why are you still awake? Ireland. Oh wow. Good to have you back here. Good to have you. The other day we were making our local. Okay, in the afternoon I made our local delicacy, but I checked if you would join the live and you were not there. I said maybe I don't know the time difference. Here already is night. Is it 10:17 a.m. or p.m.? Here is 11:18 p.m. It's fine. It's fine. I was actually narrating a story. Oh, okay. So I think 1 hour difference. You guys are 1 hour behind, right? Yeah. Okay. Did you see the outcome of the chin chin? Oh, I don't think I posted it. I don't think I posted it. Let me show you the chin chin. Where did I keep that chin chin now? Let me find it. I think I kept it somewhere here. This was what I was making that day. Because my battery was down, so I couldn't join the live again. I couldn't come live again. So this is the chin chin we made that day. Yeah, very, very yummy and crunchy. Yeah, at least it's kind of small chops that you can have when you are bored or when you just want to snack on something. Like maybe in the night, you want to snack on something or you're gisting. It's yummy. Do you have some? The distance is far. I would have sent some to you. Yeah, it came out nice. Would you want to try this someday? Would you? Please, I would love to see the outcome of it. I would love to see you do it. It is very, very yummy and crunchy. Guys, so because we have a full house here, they finished everything. So I just kept this one in the room for I and my son. Yeah. It's not funny down here. What is happening in Ireland, Katrina? Okay, is this okay? Is it this Katrina Philip? Is that your YouTube channel name? Okay. Um, how do I find it too? Okay, I should search. I will search for this username and subscribe to your YouTube channel, right? Hope that will be nice. Let's help each other grow. Okay. Um. Okay, I will. Katrina Phillips. Okay. The dog on your DP, is that your dog? Hold on, let me check if I can go out from here so I can subscribe to your channel so I won't forget the name. Okay, let me just screenshot the name and later I'll search for it and subscribe to your channel. Yeah. So Katrina, I was just telling a story. Do you mind gisting me what's happening in Ireland? I was telling a story of my uncle that cancelled his marriage because the girl's parents refused. The girl's parent denied the girl the. How will I put it? I'm sorry. The girl's parents refused the girl to marry the guy. The guy is my uncle. Yes. And mind you, before they've been planning this marriage of a thing, and he has paid for everything. My uncle paid for. Just tell me what you think about this thing. My uncle has paid for event center, paid for wedding gown, paid for different things that they need for the wedding. It was just for the actual date for them to just go and do their traditional marriage and wedding, and everybody will go to their various houses. So the girl went home to tell, even though the girl's parent, the girl's mother in particular, have not given her consent. And she has not given her consent for the marriage. So they were trying to convince the woman. They went ahead and said, is it not just a woman? No matter what, my mom will still accept. And the girl is the only daughter. So in the midst of how many guys? I think 4 boys. Though they are guys now, no longer kids, they are guys and they are doing well. So they wanted their sister to marry a rich man and all. So they went ahead and fixed a date. After they fixed the date, they paid for the necessary things, printed their invitation cards. Seriously, it happened. This is not a fake story. It happened. My uncle, it happened to him. He fixed a date, paid for everything, printed invitation cards. He had to travel to different states here in Nigeria to invite some people, some of his rich friends, so that they will attend their wedding and their traditional marriage. So after all the whole invitation and all, the girl went home to tell their parents, to tell her parents how far they've gone in the preparation. See where they've have event center. They've paid for food. They've paid for a wedding gown. They even bought ashobi clothes. I don't know if you know. Okay, Nigerians here we do ashobi. So my uncle, he wanted me to make, because I make clothes for people here. So he wanted me to make their clothes, but I wasn't close because I was very far away then. I was in another state that was very far. And then the girl went to and they locked her up because they didn't want her to get married to the guy. They locked her up, seized her phone, and switched off her phone. So they wanted to keep her mute till the wedding date is over. So when my uncle tried and called, she wasn't picking her call. At times the number would be switched off. He was dead worried that hope nothing has happened to this girl. So he called one of the girl's brother, and one of the girl's brothers said that there's no way they would allow him to marry the girl. Seriously, there's no way they would allow him to marry the girl. The girl said that she would rather die than not to marry down my uncle. because they've been together while they were dating, they've lived for some time, but the girl's parents were not aware. We felt maybe she's in school and all that. So my uncle liked her and decided that he wants to marry her. So after my uncle started looking for this girl, when he called the brother told him that he cannot marry their sister, that he should, whatever thing that he has paid for, he should better go and take his money, because the marriage will not hold. He tried, he begged, he bought gifts, took to the girl's parents, but they refused, they rejected it. At first, the girl's parents was in support of the marriage, her siblings was in support. Along the line, the mother that wasn't in support have to convince other member of the family not to be in support of the marriage. It was crazy. My uncle, so mean. My uncle nearly ran mad because it wasn't easy for him, and he's already in love with this girl. They've started things, they've planned things, they've decided that they want to be together. In fact, he was depressed, he was emotionally down, he didn't know where to start from, because he has made the preparation, paid for everything, planned out everything. So he has no other option than to start calling the people invited for the occasion that see, please, the marriage will no longer hold. They are sorry, the marriage will no longer hold. But he did not explain to them. All right, Katrina, good night. See you some other time. Okay, so he had to explain he didn't explain to them, but he just told them that the marriage has been cancelled, and people were surprised. So when I heard the marriage has been cancelled, I had to call him. He narrated what happened. He said after everything he did for the girl's family, but the girl's family thought he was coming for their money, because they has the money. So they thought he was coming for their money, but he wasn't actually going for their money. He was coming to marry the girl whom he loved. So, and that was it. The marriage was cancelled, but now he's happily married. Yeah, he's happily married, but the girl is not yet married. So tell me, who will you blame? Is it the girl's mom? And what if this girl ends up not getting married again? Who would you blame? The girl, the girl's mom, or her siblings? This is a true life story. If peradventure you see this story some other time, that is not now that I'm live, please try to chip in and tell me what you think about this whole marriage of a thing. Katrina, I will miss you. Thanks for joining my live. See you on my next video. Live video. Katrina Phillips. Let me search for your name.